white people. This is an article from abcnews.com. Representative Mary Miller calls Roe decision victory for Hywhyte life. Illinois Congresswoman, Congress creature, Mary Miller is raising eyebrows with her comment at a rally with former President Donald Trump. This is an article dated June 26, 2022. New York. U.S. Representative Mary Miller of Illinois speaking at a rally Saturday night with former President Donald Trump called the Supreme Court's decision overturning Roe v. Wade a victory for white life. It didn't really overturn Roe v. Wade, it just gave it back to the states to legislate. Okay, so they overturned it. Miller's spokescreature, said the Illinois Republican had intended to say the decision was a victory for a right to life. The line, as delivered, was out of step with the disproportionate impact the repeal of abortion rights will have on women of color. Of affirmative action. Miller is running for re-election in the state's newly redrawn 15th congressional district against GOP Representative Rodney Davis, with the former president's blessing. She had been invited on stage to speak by Trump, who held the rally in Mendon, Illinois, to turn out the vote ahead of the state's Tuesday primary. God, we already got voting coming at us. I can't stand voting anymore. It's just such a shit show. President Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for Hywhyte life in the Supreme Court yesterday, she said, drawing cheers from the crowd. Miller's spokescreature Isaiah Wortman, told the Associated Press that it was a mix-up of words. That I highly doubt. They don't make mistakes like that. You can clearly see in the video she's looking at her papers and looking at her speech, Wortman said. Her campaign noted that she is the grandmother of several non-Hywhyte children. Oh, including one with Down syndrome, because Down syndrome, that's a color too. Several non-Hywhyte. I'm integrated. I'm multicultural. I'm diverse. The freshman congresswoman, who was among those who voted to overturn the results of the 2020 election, previously came under criticism for quoting Adolf Hitler. Hitler was right on one thing, he said. Whoever has the youth has the future, Miller said in a speech last year, according to video posted by WCIA-TV. She later apologized after Democrats in Illinois called for her resignation. All right, speaking the truth, they'll get you in trouble. They just always have to cover up what people are saying, try to make excuses, So when a normal person who's mentally sane calls out the BS in the mainstream media or the narrative has to run interference so that people speaking the truth look like they're crazy. The rally came as some elements of the far right have pushed elements of the far right because if you're a person who thinks you should have less government and more personal integrity, well, you're just a terrorist. Have pushed the Great Replacement theory, a racist ideology that alleges Hywhyte people and their influence are being replaced by people of color. Okay, so affirmative action and diversity quotas doesn't mean anything. You're supposed to ignore it. Look here, don't look there. Proponents blame both immigration as well as demographic changes, including Hywhyte birth rates. During the rally, Trump took a victory lap for the Supreme Court's bombshell ruling Friday ending the constitutional right to abortion. The three conservative justices he appointed all voted in favor. He noted that in 2016, he promised to appoint judges who opposed abortion rights. Yesterday, the court handed down a victory for the Constitution, a victory for the rule of law, and above all, a victory for life. He told the crowd, which broke into a chant of, "Thank you, Trump." Trump at the rally also endorsed Republican Darren Bailey, who is running to become the party's nominee for governor. Oh, I guess that's it. That is the end of the story. Or the article, I guess. Oh, boy. Trump. Are we going to have to deal with him running in 2024? God, I hope not. And Trump is certainly acting like a kingmaker. Is Trump the kingmaker? I don't know, but I wish Trump would go away so we could get some fresh blood. Just because, I mean, let's see, under Trump, we had some pretty good stuff, but we still had a bunch of shitholers coming in. They didn't stop the flood of shitholers coming in. And it's gone up since Biden's been in office. Has it? Has it really changed? They said it slowed down or it got stopped for a while, but I don't think so. There's so many shitholers out here in Ohio now. It used to be just East Indians, but now I'm out in rural areas. Can you believe this? Rural areas, I'm seeing tons and tons of Central Americans. All right, white people, that's the craziness for now. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to your thoughts below.